There may be nothing more painful than betrayal. I've been treating betrayal trauma for over 10 years. Let's talk about how to get over the hurt of betrayal. I've seen a lot of people heal from betrayal, but they all do three things. We're going to talk about what those three things are. And if you hang around, I'm going to give you a free opportunity to really dig deep into your healing. There was a woman that I worked with years ago, and she found out about getting betrayed in the worst way. The cops showed up on her porch, and her husband was out doing some things that weren't legal, and they showed up. And when they showed up, everything came out. So all at once, her life was flipped on its head. Everything had changed. She was devastated. It was so painful for her. If you were to talk to her today and see her today, you'd see a powerful woman who has peace, who's healing. Now you think about that. How does that happen? How do you go from that moment of devastation to being empowered and at peace and healing? She did a lot of good work, and she did three things that helped her get from that devastation to finding peace again. All right, the three things are: first, she found safety. She needed to get out of a dangerous environment where she was prone to getting hurt again. So the way that she found safety is she first realized that she needed healthy boundaries. She needed to know what healthy boundaries were and how to instill those into her relationship with her husband, who had now hurt her. The second thing that she did to create safety was she got a good support system. She opened up to some people who were healthy. She was able to talk to them, and they supported her to do the things that she needed to in order to be safe and not get wrapped back into the relationship that could hurt her again. The last thing she did to create safety for herself is she got educated. She read books, she talked to therapists, she listened to podcasts so that she could understand what it looked like to be a person who could create safety after getting betrayed like that. Okay, the second thing that needs to happen is processing. So what processing is you actually step into it. You step into the pain. The only way past something is to go through it. You can turn around and pretend like it's not there. You can try to jump over it and just not deal with it at all. But the reality is if you want healing, you're going to have to process it. You're going to have to feel it. Now there's different ways that you can feel it. One way is to talk it out with somebody. Find a friend, find a therapist, talk it out. Move those emotions around by expressing them verbally. Another way to process things is through listening to music. Music moves energy and it helps you flow. I just interviewed a guy on my podcast, The Betrayed, the Addicted, and the Expert, and he talked about losing his sister and grieving. And what he did was he started to compose music on the piano. He wrote music, he listened to music, and he processed his grief through music. The other way to process is crying. Just allow yourself to take a moment to feel emotion and to express emotion. You can journal. You can get out in nature. There's all kinds of things you can do to process. But the important thing is that you're willing to step into that pain and work through that pain on an emotional level. And as you do, it will be hard. It will be painful. But after you go through it, you'll feel some peace. As we're talking about processing, I know it's painful, and doing painful things is hard, but peace feels really good. If you want more content like this, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so the first two are safety and then processing. The last one may be the hardest one, but the most important. And what that is acceptance and surrender. You've been through a difficult experience. There's nothing harder than betrayal. And you can look at it and say, God did something to me. Somebody did something to me. I'm a victim. Or you can look at it and say, why me? Why did this happen to me? What was I supposed to learn? How was I supposed to grow? And actually surrender the fact that it happened over to God and ask your higher power, why? What's the purpose here? What's the growth? What's the opportunity? As you get to that place of gratitude for this struggle, you're going to feel acceptance like you've never felt before. So it's allowing yourself to look at the hard thing, be willing to face that hard reality, and then finding gratitude for that difficulty and that struggle, gratitude for the growth. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found it helpful. Now, I've developed a free resource that takes you way more into depth and gives you some real tools to reset your relationship. So please check out the link in the description for that free resource. See you next time.